Alright, Paul. Let's go hit up some charity shops and see what we can find, if anything. Alright, so this first charity shop was absolutely huge, and the amount of bric-a-brac they had was crazy. I took a good while looking around it all. I actually needed some stuff for myself, so I managed to pick up these cool little camping mugs, found a few glass jars and some Tupperware that I needed. But yeah, had a right good rummage around, couldn't see anything worth flipping unfortunately. Had a look at these forks, but they weren't worth anything. Then I moved over to this section where I found these Guitar Hero guitars for the Wii. Unfortunately, the condition of them looked pretty beat up and the cables didn't look the best condition either, so I put them back. Let me know if that was a mistake though. After that, I went over to the toy section. Was really hoping something would jump out at me here, but unfortunately, nothing did. I was hoping for some figures or something of value, but it pretty much looked like junk. And then moved over to the board games. Again, none of the titles really stood out to me. Board games are a real hit and a miss when it comes to flipping, so I'm quite cautious when picking these up. There's sometimes a box behind the counter that's got 18 plus DVDs and movies. Just wondering if I could have a look through it.
Rob, one 18 plus box.
Is it okay to have a browse? Will I head over there? Yeah, sure. Go, I'll move it the way.
Have a look at them, darling.
Oh, thank you. I think he's also organising something over there. Sure. How much are DVDs and box sets?
DVDs are 10p and the boxes are £1.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Alright, this is my first time using the mic out and about, so hopefully you can hear me really, really clearly. So I've just been out of that first shop. My new filming setup, instead of using my phone all the time, is I've actually got 360 cam, which makes filming in shops much more subtle and also means I'm not going to miss anything, so I don't need to aim the camera. So it's actually quite a nice setup. That first shop, I got a bunch of stuff, nothing really to resell. I'm also looking for Christmas presents because it's Christmas, and also just a couple things that I needed for myself. So if you see me buy stuff, it's not necessarily things for flipping, but we'll keep at it, see what we get. There's still 3 more shops to go in. No, sorry, 2. 2 more big charity shops. I've got one here and one over the other side of town. So I'm going to hit up these, see what we can find. Let's have a look. Alright, so I was actually umming and ahhing about this Sherlock Holmes game. They only wanted £1.50 for it. And when I done a little check online and saw it was worth 10, I was like, do you know what? That's actually a pretty decent flip for £1.50. So hopefully all the contents are there. So in the end, I picked it up. Actually quite happy with it. And then after that, I had a right good rummage around the rest of the shop. Much like the last one, this place has a lot of bric-a-brac. But I did stumble across this giant barista's milk jug. Had a good look at it, but unfortunately the condition was pretty beat up and they were looking for a bit too much. I thought there's probably not enough value in it. Then I stumbled across these little camera filters, but unfortunately couldn't find a make or model, so couldn't check them out. So that was it. Sure, can I pay by card? Is that okay?
Yep. Would you like your receipt?
Yes please. Alright, after this shop, I had to drive to the next place before it closed. This place is really cool. So it's right next to a dump and they take things that are still valuable out of the trash and sell it really cheap. So it's a really cool place that usually has loads of hidden gems and bargains. So I was having a right good rummage around. I found this big basket of toys and spent quite a while looking through it. Found a few little Pokemon figures, but nothing that jumped out at me that I would immediately recognise as valuable. The only issue with this place is there's no price on anything, so you actually don't know what you're getting and how much it's worth. And then this happened. I stopped recording so I could go out and check, and thankfully she was absolutely fine, and so was the baby. She just fell onto her butt and had a bit of a sore butt and was a little bit shocked, but she was absolutely fine. She got up and there was a few members of staff there who all helped as well. After that, I rummaged through this giant box of teddies, was hoping to find some jelly cats, but no such joy. And then we moved on to the final charity shop of the day. So once again, this charity shop is absolutely massive. Spent a good bit of time rummaging through these Amazon return baskets. You can always find a little gem in there if you dig deep enough, but unfortunately, this seemed to all be like random tools and plumbing equipment. I did manage to find some weighted skipping ropes, which is what my friend wanted for Christmas, so I had a little look at those, but I'd actually already gotten some, so put these ones back. Then I spotted this little gem. I can never pronounce this, Le Creuset stoneware. So this puppy, I immediately jumped on. £3, turns into 40. That one's coming home. Once again, spent a good bit of time looking at all of the board games. There is a lot of jigsaw puzzles here, which always makes me wonder if jigsaws are worth anything. If you guys know, please let me know in the comments, because jigsaws is something I feel could have value, but it's a gamble in a charity shop. Moving on, I looked at the toy section, was hoping to find a few little gems here, but nothing really stood out. I think because it's coming up to Christmas, this place was a bit of a wasteland. All the good stuff had already been taken. And that was pretty much it for this charity shop, rounding off the day. Alright, we're back. So, successful day at the charity shops, sort of. I'm not gonna lie, I actually wasn't expecting to pick anything up. Like I said, the budget we have for this was only £10, and I'm not going beyond that. So whatever we sell has to make the money back to keep this challenge going. I got 2 pickups today. I'm actually really happy with both of them. So one of them I did some research in the shop. The first one is Scotland Yard. It is a Sherlock Holmes edition. The quality of the box is pretty good. If it's all there and intact, it sells for around £10 to £15. It cost me £1.50. So that's a pretty good markup. That could essentially pay for the pickups today. The other thing I got was this, I can never pronounce this, Le Creuset jar. Again, really good quality, no cracks in it at all. And these sell really well. So this guy is actually worth anywhere between £30 and £40. And it cost me ghosts. It cost me £3. So if I can get 30 for this, I've once again 10x'd my money. What I'm going to do, which I might even make a separate video for, I've got a really cool little hall cupboard that doesn't really have anything in it. So I might put some shelving in there, which could be a video of me building the shelving and stocking it. And my limit is that shelf. If that shelf gets full, even if I have budget left, we don't get any more stuff until it sells. So I'm being quite strict with this now. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and these pickups. Hopefully they sell. Please do comment below what you thought of the pickups. And if I missed anything, if you spotted something I missed, please let me know, because I will go back and get it if it's still there. Alright, so a few days later I actually returned to that same big charity shop. I was in the area, I thought, why not pop in, have a little rummage. Once again, I looked through the Amazon returns palette, couldn't really find anything. I thought these were something else, but they just ended up being little stress balls. Had a look at this coffee machine, it looked really interesting, not like anyone I had seen before. Unfortunately, it just didn't jump out as worth anything. Had a little mooch around, see what I could see, rummaged through these teddies. Once again, always on the hunt for jelly cats. They're really difficult to find. Other YouTubers make it look really easy. Didn't find anything there. Had a proper good rummage around, and then I stumbled across this. That's it for today's episode. I hope you guys have stuck around. Apologies for the confusion with the channel and changing it. It's going to stay as it is until I'm debt free. I'm excited about this. This is good. This is good. Until next time, I'll catch you after.